Women of Reddit, what do you not understand about men? Why does it take 45 minutes to poop? Scrolling through Reddit, as I'm doing right now while pooping. Never knew where your balls were when you sat and closed your legs together. How can you look in the fridge directly at the ketchup and then ask me if we're out of ketchup? Men's vision is based on movement. Ketchup bottles have evolved to stay motionless to avoid detection. Serious, what the fuck do you all want as a gift? I can only buy you so many highball glasses, BBQ tools and socks. Edit, thank you for all the thoughtful responses. I can't respond to all of them, but I really appreciate getting an insight on your thought processes. What's up with that big bucket of loose change in your room? Why are you eyeing my bucket of loose change? Get your own. Why deny falling asleep on the couch when it's clear that you are sleeping and then refuse to go to bed? Lol. Why, when I send multiple questions in a text, does only one of them get answered? Guy here. I do this same thing, send multiple questions in a text or email, and I think most of the general population lacks attention to details on this too. I've unfortunately learned to change my tactic and mostly send one per text/email. Do guys really not care if somebody they are not interested in continues to flirt with them? I've seen so many guys say they wish women would flirt/hit on them the way they do to other women. How you can do one household chore without seeing other chores that need doing? Seriously, it's like tunnel vision. I wish I could turn off my awareness of every job that crosses my line of sight. In addition to other answers, it's not always that we didn't notice. It's that we noticed, mentally filed it away as a thing that needs doing, but not high priority. Usually if I have a chore to do, I've mentally planned out what it is and roughly how long it will take, which then has implications to how much time I have to do other things, until the other chore I noticed gets added to the plan, or planned around. I probably won't do it, usually because it just isn't important enough. How to talk to men without them thinking I'm into them. How do you just not talk about something that's bothering you? Like, I get the whole distraction thing. I respect it. But I really don't get when you say you don't wanna talk about it and then just refuse to let me change the topic cause you feel bad. What am I supposed to do? Question mark. I swear like half my guy friends do this and I'm always so confused. Why do you all want to compete for who can do the most stupid thing? It's fun. What do you do when you want to feel cute/attractive? Personally, I go check myself out in the mirror and hype myself up a bit and hope someone will say something. Probably won't happen, but gotta have hope. I always make sure when I see someone dressed up nice or with a fresh haircut to talk them up too. You'll have to aim while you piss. Yes. Towards the sides of the toilet, not into the water as it makes loud sound. If you don't aim while sitting, there is change that the piss comes over the edge. #RIP_PANTS. Morning woods are the greatest. If I wait long enough it goes away, but if I have to piss with it, oh man, you need to push it down and move to position so that lung is pointing as little upwards as possible. For anyone wondering, this is the standard for men's peeing. I'm sure it's already been asked and possibly buried, but why would any guy think that an unsolicited D-pic will produce a favorable response? Just have to say, have never done that. But some guys are really ducking stupid. When really stupid guys get horny, they do stupid horny dick pic kind of stuff. Why do most of you love eye contact during a BJ? Speaking personally, it's intimate. It helps us feel connected, rather than just laying back with our eyes closed. It's also unusual, novel. It generally links to a woman's confidence. Hope that helps. It doesn't need to be eye lock. No blinking. But looking up and connecting is powerful for us while we're receiving. Guys are also very visual, usually, which is why Cowgirl is so great. As a public librarian, why? Please God. Why would you ever take a shit in a urinal? Please tell me. That's not normal. The wife wants to know why men pride themselves on stinky farts. I said it's because they are funny. I said it's because they are funny. You are wise. Loud farts are funnier than stinky farts though. Loud farts that achieve a higher pitch and reverberations per second at the end are way funnier than the stinky ones, especially if you can use it for emphasis in conversation. What is your thought process like? It seems different. I either think long and hard on something, or work off of impulse. Big decisions and little decisions. No medium decisions. Something that's been bothering me lately, and I've been thinking a lot about. What exactly is your criteria when choosing your waifu? You do not choose your waifu chooses you. I'm not generalizing men on this one. I know better than that. I'm wishing every decent man success, luck, a good health, and happiness with a high five or a box. This is a serious topic, and I'm curious if someone has a legitimate answer to this. But if you're a man, and you have catcalled before, why did you need to catcall? What did you gain from it? Was it worth it? Do you think of that certain moment or moments? I've seen 9-year-old girls getting catcalled. I've seen 15-year-old getting catcalled. I've seen grown women getting catcalled. Aggressively catcalled. Close bracket. I'm disgusted by that kind of behavior. So I'm curious what's going through someone's brain, if it's even there. Generous interpretation, they themselves would enjoy being catcalled by women, and think that the reverse is also true. Guys get very few physical compliments and don't understand that women live in a different world when it comes to that. Harsh interpretation, they enjoy objectifying women. Most catcallers fall into one of those two categories. Sometimes both. How can you fight with your friends and then be over it fairly quickly? You're mad at them in the moment, not overall. Life is easier if you don't hold on to little things. What's the point of balls? It tells us the weather. Balls sweaty? It's hot. Balls itchy? It's dry. Balls hurtled up to the body? It's cold. Balls in another man's mouth? It's gay. Checks weather app. Looks at balls. Looks like another gay Wednesday. Why are you so touch-starved? I mean, I know /y/. It's, at least in part, because of how our society trains young boys and men. But I can't even think about this without my heart breaking into a million pieces. I've talked about this with a few of my male friends and they all acknowledge that it's a real issue that impacts their lives. They feel so desperately lonely and alone, and don't know how to reach out. It seems like everyone is so busy denying their own feelings and cutting themselves down so they don't get noticed and mocked that they can't see their brothers around them trying to reach out. It seems like men are only able to fulfill their need for physical intimacy with one person, a significant other. That's a lot of weight to put on one relationship. It hurts my heart to see so many souls struggling in isolation, each afraid to reach out for the one thing that could grant comfort. So I suppose I should rephrase my original question. If you woke up in a world where you could express affection physically without being shamed, what would you do differently? Hug my homies out more often? Just take a group nap? I dunno. Honestly. Definitely just be more affectionate and let my friends know that yes, I do genuinely care about them. Why do men not ducking wipe after taking a piss? Why do so many of you guys lack decent communication skills? Because we are emotionally suppressed from a young age. Everything. And that's why I love them. Why do they take so long to use the restroom? Itchy assholes are hell. Cleanliness is divine. Maybe I'm alone in this? IDK. Why do y'all make offensive and just downright mean jokes to your significant others? Like, why do I have to be jokingly told I smell like a retard? Hey, I think you need to have a chat with your so. That's not normal. Why don't you open up more easily with your affections and emotions? Why do you carry so many things in your pockets? Also, why do you put your wallet in your back pocket? Don't you worry that ITD gets stolen? Why do you take so long to reply texts and then just say one word? Exclamation mark. Why ghost when you can just straightforwardly reject? This is a more NSFW question. What does it mean when one of your balls go up or inside? IDK. If that's how to say it. I have many more questions. TBH. 1. We are told from a young age that showing emotions are a sign of weakness. It's why the male suicide rate is so incredibly high. 2. Like what? Keys, wallet, phone, 3. It's out of the way there. Phone in front right. Keys in front left. Wallet in back right. 4. I'm not worried about items on me being stolen. 5. Busy? The boys respond to me faster than the gals do. 6. It's easier. Less taxing. Don't want to hurt someone, even though we know deep down that it's harder on them. Taxing on them and hurts way more. I dunno. It's shitty thing both genders do. 7. Like, when they shrink up to our body, could be cold usually. How do men sit down to shit without their balls dangling in the way? They don't get in the way. Please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more of Reddit Universe.